We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, the second of 2 on this wild card Saturday. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Pushed out to his left. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Now it's the Arizona product that is Jabari Krosky Merritt. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
65 catch, 65 catch, 19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60.
Third and 2, here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Daniels now on first down. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 1 at their 49-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that second and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be third and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
Has his man, it's Samuel. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Let's go.
Daniels going to keep this himself, and his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 11.
Ready, set.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
7 times, Cougar 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Dragon 60, 18 Cardinals, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt to punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
19 Lions. Panther, 7 Pirates. 7
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll give to Krosky Merritt running left. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Krosky Merritt to run again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On the jump. Mustang 19. Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Cup in motion. Off the play fake. It's Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They need to get it to the 27th. This is third down. On play action, he'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. 0-0 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt, and he's into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krusty Merritt, touchdown Commanders.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
In motion is Barner. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he'll be marched down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. On the run to the right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Cooper, Huff, touchdown Seahawks.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Timeout Seahawks, that is their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
That's 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Washington, first down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
2 yards.
Washington, 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
25-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Then Sinnott was the intended receiver.
There defensively.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Warriors 70, Cougar 19.
The air again is Daniels. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Darnold. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
in motion. To throw on first down is Darnold. Forced to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Darnold to the air once more. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Darnold again. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. To throw again is Darnold. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Come on, ready!
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On second down, it's Daniel. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Okay, ready? Ready? Bronco 80. Push the left. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels now on first down. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Viking 18.
On first down, Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Commanders 14.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On second down, Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cup in motion. Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Take a shot downfield, looking for Cup. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try for Myers.
For the extra point.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43-yard line.
On the set. 70 Timberwolves.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are back within 6.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Commanders 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Panther 60. Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tariq Woolen on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
From the 38 now, here's second and 6.
19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on fourth down. Good for an even 20.
First down.
First
and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down. Right now. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Now this looks like a design run.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. That is caught, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
Commanders, first down.
70 Timberwolves.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Like it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Krosky Merritt. Oh, and he is deep. Leaded on that one. Picked up. Thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
19
Brings up
Lions.
second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Daniels to throw on second down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Forced out wide.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Now a pitch to Walker.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. The The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Cougar 19. Knees.
On 1st down, Krosky Merritt has it, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third down and 3.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he will power his way into the end zone. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go. And the Commanders are going to open up the lead to 8.
This makes the score. Commanders 35. Seahawks 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Seahawks.
In motion is Barner.
A gain of 16 yards.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Darnold now to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jackson Wilson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Darnold to the air once more. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go for it and run option right. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Darnold to throw. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
19 tight. Ready. Viking 18.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 35, here's second and 8.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Hold it ready.
And the Commanders first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
2 minutes to play
32-yard line.
in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, press all 8, 19 tight, 79 drop, Panther.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's into the end zone yet again. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commanders. Saving his best for the playoffs, his third touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Block out of the shotgun. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Locke. Got a man, that's Horner, the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Locke to throw on 1st down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Smith-Njigba. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round.
Yeah. Please ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I glown it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I glown it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes.